5 G League players that might be a boost for the Lakers. Many young players dream of making the big leagues, but they are not quite there yet. Those ones end up in the G League. The best of them practice hard, play even harder, and eventually their dream comes true. A couple of seasons ago, the Lakers gave a chance to Andre Ingram, who spent more than a decade in the G League and finally got his chance. His stint with the Lakers didn't last long, but it will remain unforgettable. So, shopping in the G League is very easy for NBA teams, and there are plenty of players who are ready. All they need is somebody to give them a chance. So, we created a list of 5 G League players that we believe can make the Lakers roster for next season after they're given that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So let's see who these guys are. Number 5, Dante Hall. Dante Hall is a 6'10", 230-pound power forward who played college ball at the University of Alabama. After finishing school, he went undrafted at the 2019 NBA Draft. Most of the time since, he's been playing in the G League for the Grand Rapids Drive, the NBA G League Ignite, and Raptors 905, but also had 3 short stints with the Detroit Pistons, Brooklyn Nets, and Orlando Magic, where he finished the last season. He's a big man who brings energy to the court. He has long hands, moves appropriately for a player of his size, and is an excellent defender. He's not a good shooter, but can score from the paint from high percentage. Being 23 years old, he seems ready for a guaranteed minimum contract with an NBA team. Even though he will not see much playing time in the NBA, he's worth signing given his huge potential, work ethic, and rebounding abilities.
Bone racing into front court, finds the cutter! Oh my goodness, Dante Hall!
Number 4, James Palmer Jr. Palmer Jr. spent 4 years at college, splitting them in between the University of Miami, Florida, and the University of Nebraska. He was named 3rd team All Big Ten in 2019, but still went undrafted. He spent the last 2 seasons with the Agua Caliente Clippers, averaging more than 19 points per game. He's 6'5", 210 pounds, a shooting guard who seems ready for the big league. He's not the most explosive athlete, but he is able to score and finish around the basket with a dunk due to his length. He's a decent shooter, and working on his shot selection would make him even better. What makes him a potential role player in the NBA is his defensive skills and work ethic. Number 3, Jarrett Jack. It's been 3 years since Jarrett Jack has played in an NBA game, but with his persistence and playmaking abilities, he still has much to offer. He spent 13 years in the NBA playing for 9 teams, gaining huge experience, something that can definitely help the Lakers. In his prime, he was a true floor general, doing everything that a team can ask from a point guard. He has great leadership skills, can penetrate to the rim, and can play good on-ball defense. He's been a great teammate in the past and a positive presence in the locker room. Of course, we would not sleep on the fact that he's already 37, but with no point guards on the roster, the Lakers should trust a persistent veteran who can help them for a season coming off the bench. Number 2, Allonzo Trier. Allonzo Trier once was a big hope of the New York Knicks. After 3 years at the University of Arizona, he went undrafted in 2018. He was invited to the Knicks Summer League team where he was one of the best players, earning himself a contract with the Knicks. He immediately was given a chance in New York as he played more than 22 minutes per game, averaging 11 points and 3 rebounds per game. He was a fan favorite in Madison Square Garden. The second season with the Knicks didn't start as well as his rookie season, and all of a sudden, Trier was out of the league. Since then, he's been with the Iowa Wolves, where he averages 12 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. Still being 25, the 6'4" shooting guard deserves another chance in the NBA. He's already played on a big stage in New York, and even though his time in New York didn't last too long, he can be a real boost for the Lakers bench. So before we go on and see who is the best G League player the Lakers can give a chance to, make sure you like the video and comment down below about your favorite part of the video, and also to let us know if you have a favorite G League player that you will want to see on the Lakers roster for next season. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Top 10 Everythingz channel with the notification bell on. Number 1, Charles Matthews. Matthews was on the verge of being drafted in 2019 before tearing his ACL in a pre-draft workout with the Boston Celtics and in essence losing the following year of development. Now, 24 years old, Matthews seeks an NBA opportunity playing for Canton Charge. He is a big, rangy wing defender who split 4 seasons at the University of Kentucky and the University of Michigan. Matthews is an NBA-ready athlete. He handles the ball fairly well and is a great scorer off the dribble. He plays aggressive defense and is a good rebounder for his position. His signing might be a real steal for the Lakers. Thank you for watching Top 10 Everythingz, and I'll see you next time with another amazing video.